MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of this ALCS between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
For my money, there's nothing better than postseason baseball. Every game is critical, and one swing, one error, or even one pitch can make all the difference. Let's get this thing going already. Roll the ball out there and let's play.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Charlie Morton will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, Charlie Morton has really made a name for himself. Big arm and a big fastball. Good sinking fastball, too. 95 to 98 miles an hour. Big overhand curveball. He's very valuable, too. He's had a lot of success pitching out of the bullpen and also one of the top starting pitchers in the league right now.
Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. 1-1. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And the 3-1. Hard hit at third. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
1-2, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And another foul ball. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. To third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's Here's the 1-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker down the third baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. He'll get it into second. Throw to second, but he's in there, as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Astros 2, the Rays nothing. Framber Valdez is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Yandy Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
To the plate now, Brandon Lau. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. In now, Randy Arozarena looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 2-0. Second inning set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. The throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Reddick stands at second with no outs. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate now, George Springer. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. The 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Meadows is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Standing in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-2. High chopper to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Astros on top, 4-0. Stepping up now, Austin Meadows. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball. extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Standing in now, Joey Wendell. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Springer to the track. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer here in the series. And the Rays draw closer. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
At the plate, Willie Adames. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's the second out.
Batting in, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Mike Zunino. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
With the man in scoring position.
Striding in, Randy Arozarena. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 4 runs here in this half inning. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 4-4. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. Now the 2-1.
Ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Next up for the Astros, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A runner at first with no at first. It's a double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yuli Gurriel. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. Fouled off. Two and two.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at-bat.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
At the plate now, Carlos Correa. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. The 1-2. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. 3 innings complete. Strap in. It's still 4-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Arozarena comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Martin Maldonado.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the center fielder, George.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you could see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
In now, Alex Bregman. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's the 1-2. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up to the plate, Willie Adames comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. And that misses 2-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and it's now 6-4.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. We better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Plate now, Mike Zunino. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yandy Diaz. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul. Both teams with 8 hits in this one.
Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy, big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. It was a walk in his last trip. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far. Been missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Number 58 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 58.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, Austin Meadows pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. Tampa Bay leads this one 7-4. Ryan Yarbrough, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Adames picks it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yuli Gurriel. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. In there, 1 and 2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros lead 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
1 out, nobody on. A little roller toward the hole. Gurriel scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. The 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Springer giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2 out with the man at first. Line towards center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. The 2-1 home. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
So now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded weakly to the left. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 4,
George Springer the next to hit. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the run is in to score from third.
third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman, and it's fouled away. First and second now, one man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Springer rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. And the count will be full. Payoff pitch on its way. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready for another shot now. Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 3 runs already home here. Again, another foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. From the stretch, the 1-2.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. Front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 7-7. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yandy Diaz. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Reined in, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lau. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still tied 7-7. So here's Yuli Gurriel. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this will be fouled away. This pitch is popped up. Choi over to his right. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
So here's Josh Reddick. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 1-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. This remains a 7-all tie. Digging in and looking for more, Randy Arozarena. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. And he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Austin Meadows. Sent on the ground out to second. There is Altuve, and there's 1 down now.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Runner at first here, one man out. Standing in now, Joey Wendell. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
The batter, number 1, good job.
Enoli Paredes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 60, Enoli Paredes.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit out towards second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 8 and the Astros 7. Diego Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Castillo features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and this slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. Certainly still in this one, however. It's 8-7. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Mike Zunino. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yandy Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Standing in, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. And this remains a close one. It's 8-7. Peter Fairbanks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-1. Ground ball left side. Adames scoops it up. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. He was a ground-out victim last time up. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Right side and right into the shift. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays, in a game they really needed, are able to salvage game 2 here at home as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. No better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Tampa Bay Rays take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Ryan Yarbrough is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Rays, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 7 runs on 13 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.